Ukraine's defenders destroyed the Tu-19 Msta-S self-propelled gun of the Russian army. Behind this fairly regular news, which was reported by the Eastern Operational Territorial Association of the National Guard of Ukraine, there is one interesting fact. This SPG was destroyed close to the state border of Ukraine in the north of the Kharkiv Oblast. This is the result of the joint work of the artillery reconnaissance of the National Guard and the artillery calculation of one of the brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. The servicemen scouted the target by means of a UAV, adjusted the fire, and verified the results. Artillerymen of the armed forces inflicted precise fire damage on the enemy's self-propelled gun, the National Guard Facebook post stated. Meanwhile, a video of the exercises of the armed forces of Ukraine soldiers on the American 105mm M119A3 howitzer has been published on the internet. It is noted that this is the most modern version of this howitzer. It is equipped with digital fire control system, similar to the M777A2, as well as an inertial navigation system with GPS. The armed forces of Ukraine servicemen are already familiar with this howitzer. Its common name is 105 light gun. In Britain it received the designation L118, in Australia and New Zealand it's L119. Military Today News has already talked about this howitzer in detail. At the same time, in one of the defense aid packages, the USA announced the transfer of its 105mm M119 howitzers to the armed forces. However, it remains unknown whether howitzers will be transferred to Ukraine in the upgraded version of the M119A3. In another place, video captured the moment Ukrainian forces destroyed a Russian ammunition depot in Vysokopilia in northern Kherson Oblast. The footage showed images of a Russian weapons depot exploding in Vysokopilia in the northern Kherson region following a successful attack performed by Ukrainian forces. Smoke and fire are seen spreading from the explosion point right on top of the warehouse used by Russian troops to store their weapons. As the Ukrainian army performs the attack, a cloud of smoke is seen spreading along the depot, and subsequent to the blast, flames are seen emerging from the explosion point. Following the strike, pieces of metal and wood, part of the building roof, are seen reaching the sky. The warehouse seems to be located in the region's countryside, right behind a few residential buildings standing right in front of the Russian-occupied facility in Vysokopilia. As the viewer recording the clip zooms out, the cloud of smoke is seen spreading all over the residential area. Following the first strike,